AI tools and machine learning algorithms are made for a specific purpose. We have specific problems we want to solve within our learning and development, instructional design, learning, higher education, whatever our needs are. We have specific problems that we're trying to solve, and we need to solve them in a way that makes sense for the larger organization in general. We have to be able to really define and decide what AI tools will work the best to help us solve the problem that we are confronted with. And that can be very different depending on the problem. So for instance, generative pre-trained transformer, that is not meant to classify data and make decisions. That's meant to have human-like interaction. So there's plenty of GPTs out there and they do a great job. But if you need to classify data, like one thing that I personally like to do is I use Comprehend with a K, because when I get qualitative data back from end of course surveys and different qualitative where there's open comment, open response data that I get, I want to know the emotion underneath the response that was given. Sentiment analysis, it's okay. A lot of LMSs have sentiment analysis, and that's like scratching the surface. So that's not really, doesn't give us much. But when we dive into the emotion, now we can start designing things that affect the emotion that these people are having, or affect the emotion we want people to have during our course. Sentiment analysis is really positive or negative, but if you want to get people to exhibit an emotion during the class, such as excitement, then guess what? You can figure out what parts and pieces of your course are doing that with a natural language processing tool such as Comprehend. It will do that very well. I've used that in studies. I use it whenever I get the qualitative feedback from the end of course surveys. So with that said, what is a problem that you are confronted with, or a problem you want to solve? And what type of AI tool will work best for that? And are there any that are already on the market? Like, for instance, my example was I needed that qualitative analysis done for that emotion analysis. And I use Comprehend, which is a natural language processing tool. And it is trained on a huge database. That's why I like to use it. So for you, now, what is a problem you're trying to solve? What type of AI will help you solve that problem, and what type of tool is already on the market that serves that?